Episode of the Crypto Dough channel. Welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Dough channel, and today we're talking about XRP and its connection with Chippercash and how Jeff Bezos helped raise, or it's one of its number one investors for Chippercash is Jeff Bezos. Let me repeat. One of the number one investors for Chippercash is Jeff Bezos. So I want to make this connection because this just now it all makes sense, and how all of these billionaires, they don't directly want to be associated with XRP, which kind of makes sense to me. They want to be still associated with it, but in an indirect way, but yet direct. It's as if they want you to do your homework. Kind of makes sense. It's as if they want you to do your homework. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. That's all I ask. Share this video, let the world know that Jeff Bezos actually does back XRP indirectly with Chippercash, because XRP just partnered with Chippercash, right? So let's do some research. What is Chippercash? I'm Crypto Dough. I'm here to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, get my crypto guide. Let's look at what is Chippercash, right? Well, let's read an article with Chippercash partners with XRP. Let's see. Partners with XRP. And if you don't know what Chippercash is, it is a African company, Fintech company. Extremely big in Africa. Extremely big. Partners with XRP. Let's see if we can find an article with that. And it's funny how XRP is on the move. This is why I say this. As far as doing their homework and partnership and getting a mass amount of liquidity, one reason why I say this is this. Just the other day, XRP just acquired Hitting Road. I think I did a video on that. Now, about a week ago to 2 weeks ago, it acquired, or it partnered with Chippercash. So I said, I wonder why. I can only wonder why. Why did XRP partner with Chippercash? Borderless payments. Now, there's a rumor going around that you can send XRP through radio waves. You don't have to have an internet connection. I haven't deciphered that one yet. That still, to me, is a rumor. It may be a trumor, but I'm going to still stick to the fact that it's a rumor right now. I'm going to still stick to the fact that it's a rumor as of right now. Panda said, hey, what's going on? How you doing, Panda? How you doing? I'm doing well. I can't complain. How are you? I'm giving you guys these updates, doing my research as usual. Want to bring you guys the top news on what's going on in the crypto world. Brought you by Crypto Dough. Smash that like button, Panda. If this is your first time to my live or to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification while you at it. And share this video. Most importantly, share this video as well. Get my crypto guide if you want to support me even more. Hopefully, let me know what crypto you own, Panda. And let me know what crypto you own. And do you own any XRP? Okay, so we're gonna read an article real quick. It say Ripple partners with Chippercash to boost payments in African using XRP. Ripple partners with Chippercash to boost payments in Africa using XRP. Kojak 1931 said, "What's up? What's going on, Kojak? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm just giving you guys this information. I come to find out that Jeff Bezos is connected with XRP. Let me repeat. Jeff Bezos is indirectly connected with XRP because XRP just partnered with Chippercash, and Jeff Bezos gave them $30 million. I said, whoa, why aren't the world talking about this? A lot of companies, even Warren Buffett, he said that he don't like XRP, but guess what he owns a lot of share of? BOA, Bank of America. So if you own a lot of share of Bank of America, right, and Bank of America actually owns Ripple patents, then what's 1 + 1, guys? It's like they're telling you these things. It's like they're telling you these things. So, and they're telling you these things for a reason. They're telling you these things for a reason. So I want to make sure that 'tis the season, they're telling you these things for a reason, right? Okay, let's read the article. And this is on CoinDesk, right? This is the source on CoinDesk. Chippercash, which claims to have 5 million customers across the 9 African countries. Whoa. Whoa. Chippercash, which claims to have 5 million customers across 9 African countries, said that the move will allow customers to speedily receive funds from around the world around the clock. There go this borderless thing I've been talking about. What up, fam? This XRP is fire, man. How much should I own? You should own as much as you need to own. I tell people having one XRP is going to be responsible for 5,000 transactions. So you do the math. One XRP in my world, right? One XRP in my world is going to, not even in my world, in the crypto world, right? One XRP is going to be worth thousands of dollars. Let me repeat, thousands of dollars in 10 to 20 years. Now, some people might say, well, why so long? My projection for XRP is not short term. Like, you know, a lot of these YouTubers, oh, it's going to go to $1,000 by the end of this year. Oh, it's going to go to $10,000 in a year or two from now. I am not saying that it can't, but I say that their timeline is a bit off. It's a bit off. Anything that I do, I look at it from a decade point of view. And you guys should inherit that skill, right? I learned from the riches. Anything that you do, look at it from a 10-year point of view, especially if it's of value, right? Think about it like this. If you was to change your life, make sure you're on a budget plan, make sure that you invest in most of your capital, and you do it for 10 years, that's the secret to actually, one of the secrets to getting rich for the rest of your life. So at the moment that you actually take your life serious, I'm talking about real serious, and say, you know what? For the next 10 years, this is what I'll be doing. I'll be allocating 15 to 20% of whatever I get paid into investment funds, into crypto, into assets, into real estate, right? I'll be investing that way. And then after your 10 years is up, you can take a vacation. Because at that point, it's not early gratification, it's delayed. So I'm on my 10-year journey, guys. I'm 2 years in. I am 2 years in. I got 8 more years left, right? And then I could say, meet me in Bahamas, meet me in Bora Bora, meet me in wherever you want to meet me at, right? Because at a point when you set yourself up, you should be able to, financial freedom is not having the most money, right? But having enough money to where as though you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want, and however you want. That's freedom. You don't have to punch a clock if you don't want to punch a clock. That's freedom. You can be an entrepreneur, because I plan on working for the rest of my life, but working in a way that's adding value to people. So, you know, so that's just how I see it. Buckle down, guys. Make this, think about it like this. You're at the beginning of something. Crypto in 2035, I will guarantee to be a millionaire. I'm just telling people. Guaranteed. You know, I just hope, only thing I hope for and wish for, you never know when you may get called home, is for me to see it. That's it. You got to live to see these things, especially if you're doing the work, right? But only the man above, or the forces above, will let you know. So no one don't know what tomorrow may bring. So you got to live it today as well, but also live for the future as well, because I plan on having a bright future. Hopefully you guys plan on having a brighter future too, because I need y'all around. I need to have some fun with people. I need to, hey, meet me here, meet me in Mexico, meet me here, meet me in Russia, meet me wherever y'all want to meet me at. Let's just meet. You know, so that's how I look at life. That's just how I look at life, man. That's how I look at life. My guy, I appreciate that. I just got my bag a little over 5,700 tokens. That's actually excellent, because the top 10% of people that own XRP, you just need to have 3,000 XRPs to be in the top 10%. The bank's buying it up like hell, and all these hedge funds and everyone else. So that may change, because they're, you know, they gobbling up everything, right? But that's just what they do. That's just what they do. You know, so at the end of the day, be a part of something that's actually great. I think XRP is actually great. I like their partnership. They never stopped doing business. Even when the court wasn't on their side, they still kept the ball moving. So I actually like that about XRP. Okay, let's continue with the article now. Y'all get me off track. And this is by, like I say, this is by CoinDesk. That's by CoinDesk. As you guys can see, that's by CoinDesk. And I'm reading the article right here. Africa Fintech. As you guys can see, Africa Fintech. All right. The partnership is expected to benefit Chippercash, 5 million customers across 9 African countries, by enabling them to receive funds from around the world swiftly and inexpensively. Ripple today said it was partnering with Chippercash, a payments provider serving across Africa, to support cross-border payments. Listen to the word, the cross-border payments. They're investing in their infrastructure. That's all I see Ripple doing. Ripple, to me, is going to be the internet of value. Ripple, to me, is going to be the internet of value. Can we say it again for the people that's just coming in? The way I see Ripple in the near future, right? Remember, my future is 10 years. Ripple is going to be the internet of value. I didn't say the internet of things. I didn't say IOTA, although IOTA is kind of like what it's doing. It's actually getting ready to take off, right? Just like Jasmine, another internet of things, but we're going to talk about that. There's so many things to talk about in this crypto world. That's why I love it. We could talk for eons. Okay, Ripple Payments uses XRP to enable quicker, cheaper, and more efficient cross-border transactions than traditional financial systems using RippleNet. Chippercash, which boost 5 million customers across 9 African countries, said that the move will allow customers to speedily receive funds from around the world around the clock, a process that otherwise is expensive and cumbersome for users, especially if you're still using Western Union. See, I'm a foreigner, right? And I send money home through Western Union. I no longer do that. I send it through XLM, Lobster Wallet, peer-to-peer. But now you're telling me that I can use Chippercash as well, because I have people in Nigeria and everywhere else too. So, okay. Thanks for teaching me this. I'll show you guys a live experiment on it. Our partnership with Chippercash marks a key milestone in the expansion of Ripple's business in Africa, said Reese Merrick, Managing Director, Middle East and Africa at Ripple. They have their own African Middle East embedded inside their company, huh? I see. Consumers said businesses across the continent are increasingly recognizing the potential of blockchain technology, and we are excited to bring our crypto-enabled payment solution to other partners in the region. Ripple's partnership with Chippercash builds on its growing presence in Africa, which began with a collaboration with on Afrique, a payments network connecting African markets in 2023. XRP prices are down 4.5% in the last 24 hours alongside a market-wide drop. Okay, so this was an old article about 2 weeks ago. So I just want to let you guys know what's going on in the crypto world. Now, let's read an article about, so I connected Chippercash with XRP. Now let's go a little bit deeper. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate everyone. Seco CCTV, thumbs up to you as well. Thumbs up to you as well. I got the golden fist today. Thumbs up to you as well. Hopefully you guys are doing good today. It is actually Sunday. It's considered Easter. Today's considered Easter if you're on a religious base. So blessings to all, right? Blessings to all. Whoever and whatever you believe in, it's blessings to you. It's blessings to you. I just send love. Love conquers all, right? Love conquers all. So now let's make the connection now with Chippercash and Jeff Bezos, Mr. Bezos himself. You guys know that this is one of the top 3. I believe he's the second richest person in the world. I think it's Elon, Jeff Bezos, and then Mark Zuckerberg. Damn, and this was November 18th, 2020. So you guys see that he been invested in it then. If that's the case, holy, smash that like button. Imagine you investing in something. That's why I like these companies, right? Because it's like we get to be angel investors without the requirements. Let me repeat. We get to be angel investors without the requirements. We get to be angel investors without the requirements. Once again, let me repeat. We get to be angel investors without the requirements. So, that's why I like investing in these companies, because at the end of the day, look at it like this. You're investing in startups, but to me, it already started up. You're investing in things that can go up to thousands of dollars for $1, $2, $3. So what's expensive to you? Like, expensive is subjective. Because if I knew something is going to be worth $10,000 in the next 10 to 15 years, right? What's $1 to $2 to $3 to $4 to $5? I tell people the same thing with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is going to be worth millions of dollars in the near future, right? Then what's $100,000? Absolutely nothing. It's like $1. Just zoom out. Zoom out. Sicko CCTV, much love, much love, much love. You know, positive vibrations, much love. So I want you guys to put that in perspective. When you play in the short-term game, you might be like, oh, well, that's a lot of money. When you play in the long-term game, you might be like, compared to what? XRP is going to be thousands of dollars. Even $1,000 is considered cheap. Whoa. Think about it like that. Zoom out. That's why I don't put my heart in these things anymore. I used to at the beginning trade. Well, I want this to go up. I want this to hurry up. I'm stressing out. I'm staying up all night, insomnia, all of this. Then when I did my research and found out, the more you get your feet wet, the more you play in the dirt, you like, what was I tripping about? Oh, I'm playing a short-term game. That's why I keep looking at it. Oh, I'll check my account in to 5 years, 2 years at a time. Nah, you know, you know, let's be serious here. Why am I expecting something to go up? This is not microwave. I don't want this to be a microwave, me getting my riches just off a microwave mentality. No. It needs to slowly cook and simmer. You know, the best meals is a cooked meal, right? Which takes time, correct? Everything takes time. Time is on your hand. So investments, what's one of the things that investment takes? Time. Investments is like a good cooked meal. It takes time. I don't want anything microwave. I don't want anything instantaneous. I don't want a daily gratification. I want delayed gratification because I understand what I hold. Once you understand what you hold, you damn near holding gold. It's like, whoa. Let's go on to something, you know. Okay. And this is by, what's this company? TC? Never heard of this one before, but hey, we're reading this article. This is from November 18th, 2020 at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. African cross-border fintech startup Chippercash has raised a $30 million Series B funding round led by Ribbit Capital with partnership of Bezos Expeditions. There you have it. The personal VC fund of Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. I want you guys to be able to see it. Can you guys see that? Let me repeat that first part again. Repeat the first part again. African cross-border fintech startup Chippercash has raised a $30 million Series B funding round led by Ribbit Capital. We got to see what Ribbit Capital is. With participation of Bezos Expeditions, the personal VC fund of Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. Chippercash was founded in San Francisco in 2018 by Ugandan Ham Josie, that's a name, and a Ghanaian Majid Makhalit. If I butchered the name, not bad. It's one love. The company offers mobile-based, no-fee P2P payments, so peer-to-peer. That's what P2P means. Not B2B, business to business, P2P, peer-to-peer, payment services in seven countries: Ghana, Uganda, Nigeria, Tanzania, Rwanda, South Africa, and Kenya. Parallel to its P2P app, the startup also runs Chipper Checkout, a merchant-focused fee-based payment product that generates the revenue to support Chippercash free mobile money business. The company has scaled to 3 million users on its platform and processes an average of 80,000 transactions daily. God damn. In June 2020, Chippercash reached a monthly payment value of 100 million, according to the CEO, Ham. As part of the Series B, the startup plans to expand its products and geographic scope. That's good. That's excellent. It should cover all of Africa. On the product side, that entails offering more business payment solutions, cryptocurrency trading options, and investment service. We'll always be a P2P financial transfer platform at our core. That's the same thing as XLM. It's a P2P. It's a peer-to-peer. But we've had demand from our users to offer other value services like purchasing crypto assets and making investment in stocks. So Kojak 1931, this last part answered your question. We'll always be a P2P2 financial transfer platform at our core. I just inserted in like XLM, but we've had demand from our users to offer other value services like purchasing crypto assets and making investments in stocks. So that should answer your question. I wonder if we can buy Chippercash crypto. They plan on having that on Chippercash. So they plan on having that on their platform. Or at least that's what they didn't plan on it. A lot of people are suggesting, right? A lot of people are suggesting that they should have it on their platform. You know, a lot of people are suggesting that they should have it on their platform. So let's just see where this may go. Let's see where this may go, right? Let's see where this may go. I think it can go quite far. I think it can go quite far. So let me move over so this gentleman can have a better parking position. I believe that this can go quite far. I think this can go extremely far. So is this one way to find out? Let's just see. Maybe in the next, like I said, Jeff Bezos invested in it. So to me, it is a go. It is a go. It is a go. Chippercash, it is a go. Also, XRP is invested in it as well. So to me, it's a great investment. Follow the whales. Follow the whales. You won't lose. Chippercash has added beta. Chippercash has added beta drop downs on its website and app to buy and sell Bitcoin and invest in U.S. stocks from Africa. Kojak, let's keep on reading, Kojak. Chippercash has added beta drop downs on its website, so you can go on Chippercash, right? Its website and app. They also have an application, right? So an API to buy and sell Bitcoin and invest in U.S. stocks from Africa. Powerful. The latter through a partnership with U.S. financial services company Drive Wealth. Oh, so they playing the game. They are playing the game. They are playing the game. We'll launch the stock product in Nigeria first, so Nigerians have the option to buy fractional stocks. Tesla shares, Apple shares, or Amazon shares and others through our app. We'll expand into other countries thereafter, said Saranjoji. Y'all listening? Y'all listening, right? Okay. Chippercash also plans to use this Series B financing for additional country expansion. Expansion is always key. Scaling is a great thing. Which the company will announce by the end of 2021. Jeff Bezos, remember this article was done in 2020. We are now in 2025. Jeff Bezos' backing of Chippercash follows a recent string of events that has elevate the visibility of African startup scene. Over the past decade, the continent's tech ecosystem has been one of the fastest growing in the world by year to year over year, expanding in venture capital and startup formations, concentrated in countries such as Nigeria, Kenya, and South Africa, bringing Africa's large unbanked population and unbanked consumer and SMEs online has factored prominently. Roughly 66% of sub-Saharan Africans, 1 billion people, don't have a bank account according to the world data. That's one hell of a problem to solve. And to me, they're solving it. XRP is solving it by borderless payments. XRP is solving these things. So that's all I have for you guys today. I just want to make a great connection. Hopefully you guys enjoy this part of the show. Some people don't like to read. I love to read. I think they hide most of the things in the books. Anything you want to do in life, find a book on it and read about it and cross-reference it and come up with your own educated decision. To me, that's what college is, reading a book. So on that note, and actually applying it in real life. You can read all you want, but if you don't apply it, and it's okay to fail, it's okay to try things, because that's when you become better, right? That's when you literally become your best. Failure breeds success, okay? I don't know anyone that's successful that didn't fail. Trump once said, learn how to fail at a fast rate so you will eventually be successful. Don't fail slow, fail at a fast rate. Try things, learn things, see what best fits you, see what don't fit you, see what you're passionate about, but also see what brings you the most cash as well. You know, so I appreciate everyone. Much love. One love go out to the entire world, because this is the World Wide Web. I appreciate everyone. Hopefully you guys gain some type of value out of this. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. That's all I ask. Crypto Dough. It is time to take off. Put on your seatbelts. In 5,